The base for entering into the Roman and medieval history of Spain is the Mediterranean city of Tarragona, the first Roman military foundation and an imperial capital. The Roman city of Tarragona was a demonstration of Roman city planning, architecture, and politics. What has been preserved of Tarragona's Roman fortifications are the kilometer-long walls that surround the oldest part of the city, dating back to the year 217 BC. Any visit to Tarragona should include a stop at the amphitheater, or Colosseum. Seating about 14,000 spectators and known as a site of public executions and brutal man-to-man fights, the amphitheater was built at the end of the 1st century AD. Eventually, the place was abandoned in the mid-4th century, and a Christian Visigothic basilica was built inside the arena, later to be followed by a Romanesque church in the 12th century. Not far from the amphitheater is Tarragona's Circus, built in the late 1st century and used for chariot races and other sporting events. Monumental Roman circuses such as this one have generally not weathered well, and with very little remaining even of the most famous one, Rome's own Circus Maximus. Despite so much having been destroyed, the circus complex of Tarragona is exceptionally well preserved, and certainly the best preserved one in Spain. Just outside of Tarragona, we find the Roman villa of Els Munts, which served as the residence of the Roman governor. In Roman times, the rural landscape was dotted with these rural villas, synonymous with wealth, pleasure, and leisure, and host to important political guests. A visit to this archaeological park is an excellent opportunity to learn more about Roman tastes, leisure activities, and the lifestyle of the fortunate few in Roman times. Journeying back towards Barcelona, we find the austere, majestic monastery of Poblet, one of the most important and most complete medieval monastic complexes that exists in Europe. Founded in 1150 AD, Poblet has also served as a massive military complex, as well as a royal palace and burial place for several kings of the houses of Catalonia and Aragon. Nearby is the medieval village of Montblanc, named Montblanc or White Mountain, originally due to a lack of green vegetation. The town today is set amidst lush vineyards and abundant fields, and can only be compared to a fairy tale kingdom. The city is also famous for its festival of Saint Jordi, or Saint George, who, according to legend, slew a dragon who was about to devour the king's daughter. On the spot where the dragon was killed, a rose bush grew, and it is now tradition for men to give women roses during Saint Jordi, which is celebrated each year on April 23rd in Catalonia. Finally, our journey finishes in the Penedès region south of Barcelona, where grape growing and winemaking continues to be a long part of Spanish culture and where cava reigns supreme. Cava, meaning cellar or cave in Spanish, employs French champagne-making techniques, but uses only local Catalan grape varieties. Based in the tiny village of Sant Sadurní d'Anoia, the end of our trip will have you savoring a glass of Catalan bubbly, while enjoying a tour of the vineyards and cellars. A perfect end to our journey through Roman, medieval, and modern-day Catalonia.